if you're like me, but you don't have to be like me per se, but if you like seeing people get knocked out and, lose their teeth, the joy me. Then you like watching boxing, MMA, and wrestling. And yes, I'm putting the three together. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get in fights about this later. But I digress. So, we have a very special guest. He is an interviewer for Fracet Boxeo and a commentator for Undisputed Promotions. What do those things have to do with boxing and MMA? Well, we're about to find out. Thank you so much for joining us, Eric.
Thank you for having me.
How you doing?
I'm doing okay. How you doing?
I'm good. So I don't want to jump the gun by assuming what exactly it is you do. So what do you do for Fracet Boxeo and Undisputed Promotions?
Well, I am signed to Fracet Boxeo. Fracet Boxeo and the CEO Hector Guzman. They put a team together. It's a media company. We're number 2 right now worldwide. They have reporters in Mexico, Argentina, Venezuela. They put together news articles in regards to professional fighters. Alex Nunes does the videographer, and he's also the photographer for the events, and I do the interviews for the professional fighters at the main shows. And I'm also signed to Undisputed Promotion, which is a boxing promotion company based out of Central Florida. Anthony Arvelo Jr. is the head promoter. I am the lead commentator for the company, and Undisputed Promotion as well has a team together.
Nice, cool. And just for context, Alex Nunes is my videographer and producer. I just kind of wanted to flex a little bit. I thought it was important. All right, so you have an event that you want to talk about. So let's get into that. Let's start with the basics, the dates and what the event is about.
July 24th, Carib Royale Hotel in Orlando, Florida. The address there is 8101 World Center Drive. Undisputed Promotion puts fights together that the fans want to see. They put fights together that are competitive. They don't just put fights together to put fights together. In this particular event, we have Sean Mason, Mr. Untouchable. He's going to fight Daniel Placeres. We also have Jesse Peacock going up against Kervin Gonzalez.
Oh, neat.
We also have Mikey the Hitman going up against Mikey the Hitman Garcia going up against Osmari Mayorga. So fighters of that nature.
Oh, wow. And I know I don't know them personally, but I've heard of them, so I think I'm going to get me some VIP tickets. Yeah. So let's speak about Undisputed Promotions and what they do and how they started.
Well, Undisputed Promotions started doing amateur shows, and Anthony Arvelo Jr. had a vision to give these kids a platform to display their talent and their skills. And it worked because a lot of the kids started performing for Undisputed Promotion. Then they went to do pro shows, and now we're in Central Florida. We're one of the premier boxing promotions in Central Florida.
That is so. Initially, were you taking kids off the streets, or like kids that just aspired to become fighters and gave them platforms?
I think I'll give you an example. When I first did an interview for Undisputed Promotion, I met Anthony Arvelo at the Orlando Live Event Center. Okay. It was an amateur show at the time, and I was amazed by the way they put on the show. It was an amateur show that looked like a professional fight.
Okay.
And I think that gives the kids an incentive to try harder and work harder to get to their goals, and the goal is to become a professional fighter and a prize fighter at that.
All right, so even though a lot of people are still are getting vaccinated, there's still a fair amount of people that have not gotten vaccinated and still places a risk on infecting other people. Are there any health measures that Undisputed Promotions is taking to ensure the safety of people that come to the event?
Absolutely. Even though Governor Ron DeSantis lifted the mask mandate on some institutions, our Undisputed Promotion is still going to take the precaution. We're still going to practice social distancing. There's going to be sanitizer so that you can sanitize your hands, and people will be required to wear a mask and follow all proper precautions to avoid the spread of COVID-19.
All right, I'm always regardless of whether or not people are getting vaccinated or things are seemingly going back to normal, there are still people that are still cautious. I'm vaccinated and I still wear a mask. Well, to be fair, that's just because I don't like people seeing my face. But let's talk about the ticket sales and where people can get these tickets from.
Sure, you can go to UndisputedPromotions.net. You can either go to Undisputed Promotions, their Instagram or Facebook, or if you follow one of the fighters, They also have the links for the tickets.
All right, so we will put the link for each fighters in down below. So just scroll down if you want to find any of the fighters. You can follow them and follow their links so you can get the tickets. Is there anything else you'd like to share with us?
No, thank you for having me. And guys, you don't want to miss this. This July 24th at Carib Royale on Undisputed Promotion presents another show. You don't want to miss it. There's going to be a lot of competition there in the building that night. And on top of that, Undisputed Promotion is also working with Combat Night. They have united. So now we're going to have the show's actually going to be Clash of the Titans, where there's going to be boxing matches and MMA fights. So it's a win-win situation for fight fans in the Central Florida. If you're in the Central Florida area, July 24th, do yourself a favor and be there, because it's going to be a phenomenal show. It really is.
Yeah.
It's the best of both worlds. If you're into MMA, you have that. If you're into boxing, you also have that.
And if you're not into MMA or boxing, if you're just a sadist who wants to see people get hurt, you have that. Or if you want to see me. Or Eric.
Yeah.
I will be there.
So don't be at the show. Okay?
So we'll both be there, and we can't wait to see you guys. So all the links will be down below. If you want any information, feel free to comment. We will get back to you with any queries about the show. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you. And I just want to say a big shout out to Undisputed Promotion team. You know who you are, Frases de Boxeo team. And I want to thank you so much for having me on the show. And guys, if you are, like I said, UndisputedPromotion.net, you can also look me up on Instagram, Eric Dubon 10466, and Facebook as well.